Logitech has made a push with their own Roma G mechanical switches of late, and I've reviewed them on the G810 most recently. I'm a fan of the Roma Gs, however, overall the variety and quality of the Cherry MX switches remains unparalleled. Knowing this, Logitech's latest mechanical installment includes the industry standard again. And on hand I have Logitech's new G610 featuring Cherry MX brown switches. Speaking of the G810, you can be excused for mistaking the two. They share an identical footprint and the only face-up difference is detectable only once you plug the keyboards in. While the G810 features full RGB lighting, the G610 is illuminated with white-only LEDs. Underneath the keys, the switches are Cherry MX as mentioned, meaning the lights sit just above the switch, unlike the Roma Gs that cleverly include them in the middle of the switch for more consistent lighting across the whole key, most notably on keys with multiple functions such as the number keys. This keyboard has a standard key layout with additional media controls, a wide volume wheel, as well as a Windows lock key and lighting brightness toggle. There's no additional macro keys, and this helps keep the overall footprint of the keyboard quite small. There aren't really a lot of mechanical keyboards that you could use in the office without giving away the fact that you're a gaming nerd, but the G610 is definitely an exception. It's sleek and understated with no flashy colours or crazy shapes. The keyboard is black all around with a matte type, smudge resistant finish up top and a glossy smooth finish around the sides and back. The underside features a grippy, diagonal line design, 5 large rubber pads to prevent any sliding on the desk, and then the flip down legs let you choose from a flat, 4 degrees or an 8-degree pitch, which is definitely a nice touch and something that would be simple and inexpensive for other companies to include on the bottom of their keyboards. I'm definitely a fan of the look and overall design of the G610 and G810, and the small footprint is great too for gamers on the go. Performance wise, the G610 is great. The Cherry MX switches have been proven again and again, so potential owners need to have no hesitation in this regard. My G610 featured Cherry MX Brown as mentioned, and you can also get it in Cherry MX Reds. My personal favourite are the Cherry MX Blues, but it was actually quite nice to use a slightly quieter keyboard for a change. The good old Logitech gaming software is used to customise the G610, but as you might suspect, there aren't a ton of options on the keyboard. The lighting can be customised, and there are some cool presets such as wave, breathing, and always on or always off, and then you can also specify certain keys to stay always on or off too, which some gamers like to use to highlight specific sections such as WASD. With this software you can record and assign macros to any key, and then functions can also be assigned to the F keys that run across the top of the keyboard. Finally, you can set up different profiles, and there's a game mode that disables key combos that may interrupt your gaming by accident. Overall, the G610 is a straightforward and solid entry from Logitech. I thought the G810 was a nice change in terms of its simplicity, but the G610 takes that even further with its all-white backlighting and returned Cherry MX keys. I'd have liked to see availability in all 4 of the common Cherry MX key options, and perhaps if sales start well, that's something we'll see in the future from Logitech. Coming in at $120 US, the G610 is $40 cheaper than the G810. So for those that don't care for fancy RGB lighting, prefer Cherry MX switches to Logitech's Roma Gs, it's absolutely perfect and great value. Personally, I'm still hoping for a similarly sleek looking installment that features a wrist rest, RGB lighting and USB pass-through before I'll consider outing my daily driver. Whether it's Cherry MXs or Roma Gs, I'm easy. Both are honestly great to use. Thanks for joining me for another mechanical keyboard review. I'm your host Matt as always, and you can check out the written version of this review and all our others on our website at hardwareunboxed.com. Have a great day and I'll see you guys next time.